Alright, we're going to do another tier list today for fun and boredom. Fruit, because I like fruit, so we'll make it quick. Green apples. Most of them are A's. Granny Smiths are delicious. Nice little sour apples. Red apples I hate as a category because it very much depends on the apple. Like, Honeycrisp apples for me are S, and they're red apples. But like Red Delicious are D's, and I don't really like them despite the name. So, just because of that, we're going to put red apples right in the middle. Some are great, some are terrible. Red apples is very vague. Apricots, not a fan. Don't particularly like. Avocado, same deal. Avocado by itself, I don't really like. But like you can mix it with things like sushi or spread it on your ham and cheese or stuff like that. It's good as a spread as a secondary, but not in and of itself. No. Bananas, bananas also a. Bananas are good, nice to eat, good fun. Blackberries, blackberries are alright, but they're not my favorite berry by any sense. I'll leave them as C. Blackcurrant, don't believe I've ever had. Blueberries, blueberries can come up to S. Blueberries are delicious and amazing. You buy a tin of blueberries, just eat them. They're delicious. Cantaloupe is also a C. It's okay. It's a good melon, but not my favorite. Cantaloupe's a B. I'm sorry. I'm going to upgrade it a little bit because it is pretty tasty. I'm wrong. Coconut, much like avocado, by itself, it's not really good to eat, but mixed with things or coconut shavings, like candy and stuff like that, I don't mind. So by itself, wouldn't eat it. Cherries. Cherries, I'm also not a fan of. They can be a D. I like cherry flavored things, but cherries in and of themselves, I think it's mostly a texture thing, but I really don't like them. Cranberries. Cranberries can be C. They're alright. Not my favorite. They're a slight step up of cherries and all this, but yeah. Dates, D. Don't care. Don't really like them. Dragon fruit I have actually had, and it's interesting, but it's not that great. It's kind of middle of the road for fruit wise, so I'd say yeah, B. Durian, I don't believe I've ever had. I've never had a fig in and of itself. Like I've had fig Newtons, but I don't know or feel like that counts. So, like if fig Newtons do count, it goes up to B. But I don't believe so. Gooseberries never actually had. Grapefruit, absolutely hate. That can be a D. Now grapefruit, like juice, I don't mind. But for some reason, a grapefruit itself is like I just can't stand it. Red grapes, S. They're delicious and wonderful. White grapes, also S. Delicious and wonderful. Kiwi, also S. Delicious and wonderful. You peel the skin off the kiwi. Some weirdos eat it, but you're supposed to peel it off. Lemons are a B. I eat my lemons out of my tea and that kind of stuff. Like I'll eat a whole lemon. They're good enough for me. Limes, same deal. They're not as good as lemons, but they can be a C. Lychee, I've never had. Mangoes, mangoes. It depends on the day, because if they're like slightly off ripe, they're terrible. But if they're not, they're good. Mangoes can just be middle of the road too. Nectarines can go up to A. They're delicious. Sort of, kind of like peaches, but not the same. I don't know how to describe them, but they're very good. Oranges also A. Oranges are always oranges. They're oranges are blah, 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 blah. I can talk, I promise. Oranges are just good. Papaya is an S tier fruit. It's delicious. I love it. Passion fruit, I don't believe I've ever actually had one. Like I know I've had passion fruit flavored things, but I don't know if that counts. If that does count, it can be a B. But if it doesn't, I don't know. Peaches, I fucking hate peaches. I don't know why. I don't think it's more of a texture thing than a taste thing. Like the fruit peach, I will eat, but it's not my favorite, and I don't really like it. Like peach flavored things, I absolutely hate. So pears are an A tier. Pears are great, but they're not as great as what's above them. Persimmon, never actually had. Plums are S tier. Plums are delicious and amazing, especially if they're nice and juicy plums. They're amazing. Pomegranate, again, pomegranate, I don't think I've ever actually had a pomegranate, but pomegranate flavored things are great. Pomelo, never had. Raspberry is my second favorite fruit, personally. I love raspberries. I will eat cartons and cartons and cartons. Red currant, never had. Pineapple, my absolute favorite fruit. Pineapples are nice and bitter. They start to kill you and eat your lips when you have too much. They're just the best fruit. Starfruit, I've actually had. Starfruit is overrated. Like, it's not as great as what people want it to be. It's like a C. It's okay. I bought it once and never felt the need to buy it again. Strawberries are also S. They go right under raspberries. They're my three favorite fruits right there. Tangerines are better than oranges, but not S tier. Put it that way. Watermelon is great, but overrated. Like, people like watermelon way too much to me. Now, watermelon flavored things, again, candy and stuff like that, that'd be like an S. But watermelon in and of itself, it is great. Like, I'll make it an A, but it's definitely not S tier. Honeydew can go with the cantaloupe. Slightly better, in my opinion, but it's okay. But it's like you get it in the fruit salad, and it's just that's what it's there for. Like honeydew or cantaloupe by itself, I'd very rarely eat. Asian pear I have had, but I don't remember. It's been a very long time, so I'm saying guava is good, but not super good. We'll put it with the mango. It's alright. Blood oranges can go with the other orange. They're slightly better, but I don't like them as much as tangerines. So custard apple never had. Ground cherry never had. Kumquat. Kumquat, not a fan. Tried it one time. It's yeah. Mulberry, don't think I've had. Raisins. Raisins are C tier because I don't really like eating raisins by themselves, but if you put them in cereal or stuff like that, they're good. Jackfruit never had. Mangosteen never had. Rambutan never had. And never had. So, sorry, there's a lot of fruit I've never had or don't remember, but there you go. Pineapple, raspberry, strawberry, the top three fruits. That is undebatable to me. The rest of the S's you can maybe knock down between S and A, but they're mostly, in my opinion, I leave them up as S's. But there you go. Nice and quick. Peace out.